I'm out doing some scouting for summer serve projects today. Now, there's a multitude of reasons why people can get garbage like that built up. You know, sometimes there's a hardship in the house and they're just not able to kind of keep up with everything. Sometimes you buy a house that's like that and you need to do a clean out, or sometimes if you're a landlord you might have a tenant situation, and so we see yards like that with stuff built up over time, and the problem in the borough is like you can't put that stuff in your normal garbage. And so if you're in that situation and you don't have a truck and you don't know anyone who hauls junk away, like you have no real viable option to get rid of large items. Well, I should say you didn't have an option before. Right now, what's really cool is what's going on in Kittanning Borough is they have options now to get rid of some large things for a 2-week period. This week that we're in right now, it was for the 1st and 2nd ward. They were able to put out as much garbage of like normal garbage as you wanted to. So if you had extra stuff you wanted to get rid of, you could put it out and the borough would pick it up for nothing. And then for the large items, they have a contract now with a local person. For the 2 weeks, they have some special rates. You can put out large items. They all have specific costs, and so you just give Tim a call. He comes and picks up the large items. You pay him when he gets there. Real simple. If you're wondering, I'm walking down North Jefferson here. It's a really, really beautiful area of town. I had this house actually call me. The landlord's been working on the roof, and we were thinking about maybe coming and trying to help him with the porch. Hopefully we'll be able to do that and make the transformation of that house just a little bit quicker. Now, the other problem with the garbage, even with the current solutions, is that some people just don't have the extra money to get rid of those large items. And I don't want that to be a barrier for anybody. So here's what I'm gonna do. If you're in that situation, you have some large items, you wanna get rid of them, but you're not sure how you're gonna come up with the money, I am going to put up $500. If anyone is in that situation, please contact me, and I will make sure that we get those things paid for. You can get them off your property, and you can do the clean out that you're desiring to do. Coming up on this house that we cut the yard be about 5 weeks ago now. It's not super long, but it definitely needs to be touched up again. We'll come back here for summer serve tomorrow. Now, I really want you guys to take this garbage thing seriously. This is an idea that I've been pushing for probably a year now, and Borough Council, specifically Joe Kilmeyer and Leslie Williams, have pushed this hard and made this option available to us. And so please, please, please take advantage of it. This is, like I said, it's a 2-week only thing, and we're already a week into it. So if you have extra garbage you need to get rid of it. If you have a neighbor that you've noticed has some extra stuff in their yard, maybe you need to go and talk to them, see what help that they might need to get that done. If they need help monetarily, please let me know. If they need labor to get the stuff off their property, please let me know. I'm more than willing to come personally, to help pay for things personally, and to bring a team to help with whatever labor needs to be done to make those things happen. Let's clean up Kittanning, my friends. Coming up to the house that's like the bane of our existence here. Of course, the yard needs cut again. I guess it was wishful thinking that it might have been done. Oh well, we needed something to do anyway, right? Hey, this house next door that we, I don't know if you guys remember, it was maybe 5 weeks ago already. We were cleaning out the backyard here. Now our silly little makeshift fireplace has turned into like a real fire pit, which is really cool. They got all the patio stones out, and they're going to be leveling this and making it a nice patio again. It's really cool to see this yard moving forward, and what's really awesome is it's actually like the new tenant that is doing most of the work here. So they're like, they're going to be already invested into the community right off the bat. All the stuff on the side is all clear out. It looks amazing. That is actually just super encouraging. It's nice to see when you work on a place one time, and then by the time you come around to it next time, it's already like improving on its own. Like that's the dream scenario for summer serve. Okay, let's check on the other real long yard that we did before. Got the flowers are almost done here. The yard, you know, it definitely needs a cut. So we'll come back and do this again, but maybe the more exciting part of this project, the shed that's on the property here, is obviously seen better days. Now what's cool is I just got permission to tear this down, so this will be like a property when we're done. It'll look like it's just the yard that belongs to this house, even though it doesn't. it'll still look like that and it'll be a little bit less of an eyesore in town. Plus there's enough pokeweed in here to like seed the whole town, which we do not want, by the way. So we got to get rid of that tomorrow. Checking the house down here on Johnston. Someone's actually been cutting that yard. That was one of the first yards in the bounty program, so that's great to see that still looking good. This one up here on Johnston now, this one could still use another little trim. So that's 1348 Johnston Avenue. I know it's vacant, so there's no danger there. Just if anyone wants to come and cut it, that's a $20 bounty, my friends. Would love to have you come and do it. Tell you what, I'm driving around. There's still plenty of work for us to do for Summer of Serve, but I am so encouraged from the time that we started doing Summer of Serve to now. It's like driving through a different town, to be perfectly honest. And so when I look, 5 or 6 more years into the future, I can't even imagine how the city that we live in is going to continue to be transformed. And it's like all of these small little things add up. Like every weed that's pulled, every yard that's cut, every shed that's torn down, every porch that's painted, every house that's transformed. It's like all these little things continue to stack and to snowball until we're just gonna live in a totally different place that's gonna be unrecognizable from the city we live in today. So be greatly encouraged, my friends. If you want to come help us with Summer of Serve, by the time you're watching this, you already missed the projects that I'm talking about now. But we'll be out next Saturday, August 1st again. And so if you want to join us, meet us at Living Water Church. That's at 629 Woodward Avenue at 8 a.m. And we'll be happy to have you. And you can make a difference too. Came walking up to my office here, and then I'm thinking, you know what? I think I have more vegetation in my sidewalk than some of these yards in Kittanning. I'm embarrassed. I gotta take care of my own place. Isn't it crazy how sometimes you wait so long to do something that takes so little time? And now I'm like way less embarrassed about my sidewalk. Looks great. 10 minutes later. Every little bit helps, right?